Hey boos, in this video, I give commentary based on my opinion. Nothing is to be taken as factual. We are just here to have conversation. We don't expose and we don't sip tea on this channel. I'm giving you real talk straight, no chaser. Let's see if you can handle it.
Cause I'm a boss. I haven't done anything for you to be proud of.
Of course you have. You are marrying a man who can support you.
Now, you know that when we was going out together, that like financially, emotionally, mentally, everything, I was literally,
You was broke.
and I was unhappy. Yeah. And when it comes to me linking all these different girls that I didn't give a fuck about, the reason
I know y'all caught that. I know y'all caught that. I know you caught it. I know you caught it. Now I know y'all caught it. Now don't make me rewind because y'all be getting in the comment section. Y'all be like, Yoni, why you rewind it like that? I know you caught it. I know you caught it. The man said he was broke and he said he was unhappy. Now the conversation on my platforms lately on YouTube and on Instagram, I've been highlighting the fact that if these men are broke, they have no money, they not happy.
Remember, whenever you meet a guy, the first thing that you want to make sure that's in check: finances, career, accomplishments. Very, very important. If you want to have a healthy relationship, it is very important that those three things are in check when you meet a guy. Because one thing, a man is a very unhappy man if his money is not right, if his career goals are not right, and if his accomplishments are not right. Remember, a man's ego is about what he has accomplished in life, how much money he has in the bank. So if he does not have those three items in check, I can almost assure you, you're going to get a very unhappy man, which is going to take all of his frustrations and emotions out on you, which is going to cause you to be very, very miserable. So with that being said, when you meet a guy, make sure finances, career, accomplishments are in check, because then you have a stable man. Because if he don't have those things in check, it's a wrap. You got a man, a miserable man. Okay? Remember that.
Do you see what he drug her through that entire 4-year span because he was broke and he was unhappy? A lot of y'all in these relationships right now being dragged because he broke. He's not financially stable. And so because of that, and I'm gonna keep it all the way real, that's 92% of Black men today. Yeah, I said it. So when I'm posting these videos, if he's broke, he's unaccomplished, he doesn't have a lot going on for himself, that's 92% of Black men. 92%. He said it out of his own mouth. He said, I was broke, I was unhappy. So he was out here cheap, running around, doing what he wanted to do to fulfill that void of his unhappiness. And he was dragging her for 4 years through the mud, embarrassing her while she at work. She said it. So, yeah, I haven't heard him take accountability yet. I haven't. Have y'all? I haven't heard it. So when I say these things, I'm not saying them to be mean or nothing. It's just the truth. He said it. He said, I was broken and unhappy. And his behavior was, the way he treated her was horrible. Stay away from broke men. This don't got nothing to do with gold. A lot of these men got copper anyway. It don't have nothing to do with gold digging. Stay away from broke men. You can't do nothing with them. You can't get a house. I wouldn't dare have their kids. You can't do nothing. You can't even vacation. The only thing you could do is be miserable with them. Is to be miserable. That's it. So stay away from broke men. Period. They not happy. They not happy with themselves. And to be honest, I haven't even met broke people that were happy with the fact that they were broke in their situation. So I don't know, but men are different. When their money is funny, their attitude is funny. When their money is funny, their attitude is funny. They emotional. They're short-tempered. They have these mood swings. And listen, this is something, I'm gonna keep it real with you. This is something you're gonna always have to worry about. And the reason I say this is because say you do get a man, say you do get in a relationship, say when you got with him, everything was good. He was financially stable. If he has a fall from grace, it's you're gonna see a different side of him that you ain't seen before. This is why when you do meet a man, he is financially stable. Please nurture this man so that he will continuously stay on top financially and just his overall accomplishments. And when I say that, I'm simply meaning nurture him, support him, speak life into him, because oh my gosh, if he's not in a good place financially, it's really downhill after that, for real. So it's something you're always going to have to worry about. But I wouldn't dare start a relationship with a broke man. That's crazy. That's crazy. Allow him to give you something to work with. And when I say that, I say this by saying, the saying goes, behind every great accomplished man is an amazing woman. That's where the saying comes from, because she's helping him sustain his accomplishments, his success, and things like that. So, yeah, it's something you always gonna have to look out for. But now that broke men are not happy. They're miserable. They have attitudes. They have mood swings. They look to you as this emotional punching bag. They don't like nobody. It ain't even just you. They don't like themselves. That's the issue. That's why when you get around them, they just be acting funny. Their attitude is off. So I always say that a broke man is comparable to a woman that's not happy with her body, a woman that is overweight and she hates her body, or a woman that's underweight and she hates her body. It's just like being around that girlfriend that's always complaining about her weight, or if she's slim, she's always complaining about how she wishes her butt was bigger. She's never happy and she's picking at herself. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Women show up in the world and our beauty is our currency, right? Men show up in the world, their currency literally is their resources, their pockets. And so when we are not at our best, right, we are insecure. We have short tempers, attitudes, mood swings. We're not good people to want to be around. And so a lot of people, avoid people like that. So it goes both ways. It's not just these men. When a woman is not happy with herself, her appearance and things like that, you don't want to be around her either. There's some girlfriends of yours that you don't like being around either. Hear me out. You could start a trunking company for him and drive the truck. Stop it. I wouldn't do it. Stop it. I wouldn't do it.
Was because I was failing in like every other aspect of my life. That was the only thing I felt that was an accomplishment to me. It's the only thing I felt that I could look at like that is something that.
Sorry, what?
Like it's almost like when you fail in every other aspect of life.
What was your accomplishment?
Knowing that I could get girls. That was what it was to me.
That was your accomplishment. That's
yeah,
what you
at the time, yeah.
In life, that's what you thought was important.
At the time, yeah. You don't know.
Yo,
this,
I didn't even watch this
part.
part.
The time when we went
I didn't watch this.
Christine's, who's obviously people that don't know, my biological mom. Like when I went through that time, like I literally nearly went crazy. I nearly went mad, and I was super unhappy. I wanted to kill myself. I was super unhappy. When you ask me why couldn't I tell you all these things, is because you kept me alive almost. Like you kind of kept me. Like I would have probably like killed myself if it wasn't for you. You're the only thing that really kept me going. When it comes down to the finances things, you know that I was trying. Like that's one thing, I was always trying. Like I was always doing. Yeah. I was always like.
Hold on, wait a minute now. Okay. Now what he just described was not love. Okay. A lot of y'all like, oh, that's so beautiful. That's some Romeo and Juliet. Girl, that is codependency. And I'm gonna need you to go to therapy. That is codependency. That's not healthy. That's toxic. Okay. Somebody saying they would, I gotta say the K word. They would K word themselves. Girl, that's not healthy. And honestly, I would be filing a restraining order, to be honest. And the reason is because he probably still got some type of attachment to her in that way, and that's not healthy. You guys, some of these men, like, if they feel like they can't have you, and it seems like he still want her in that way, in some codependency type of trauma bonding type of way, I would file a restraining order. I don't take stuff like that lightly. What you mean you can't live without me? You wanted to kill yourself. I mean, you wanted to hex yourself off, like what? That's crazy. Don't ever put that on a pedestal like, oh my God, that is so, oh my goodness, I love that. Oh my God. Please don't. That's obsessiveness and psychopath type of behavior that he just described. Let's not praise that. That's crazy. What?
Like hustling with my events thing, I was trying my hardest to do that. And to be honest with you, when it comes to falling in love, the moment I fell in love with you was that time when I had my first event. I was selling tickets and you was out there with me. I would honestly say that it's moments like that that made me realize that I was really in love with you and I wanted to keep you forever. And that's why
he only wanted her because of what she was doing for him.